Um, it takes a lot to shock me when it comes to professional wrestling, and I just don't have any words right now because I don't really know what to say. But if this story is true, then it is one of uh, Fate has a very sick sense of humor. Fate is very funny like that, if it's true. But if it's not, this is a very, very sick joke, and it's not funny at all. If this happened on April Fool's Day, I would call suspicion on this story. But it's not April Fool's Day. It's, by my count, it's still April 8th, and if you haven't if you haven't read the recent reports, WWE has officially come out and said that the man formerly known as Jim Hellwig, now the Ultimate Warrior, now known as the Warrior, has passed away. Honestly, this stunned me. I did not expect this. I mean, it's so sudden. I mean, from my perspective, me and millions of people around the world just saw this guy in the ring doing what he does best and just be the Ultimate Warrior. And it's kind of hard to get your head wrapped around it. Like, this is a really this is the reality of professional wrestling. I mean, people just think this is all actors and just guys jumping around a big trampoline. No, this is real shit. I mean, he was just inducted into the Hall of Fame no more than 2 days ago. It was one of the best classes we had, and I'm sorry if this is sounding kind of weird, but I really don't know what to say. I don't really know how to articulate what I'm thinking and feeling right now, because it's just shocking. I mean, how do you rationalize this? I mean, how do you go from I just finished watching Main Event, where the Shield finally got a win over the Wyatt family. I was happy. This was supposed to be a good week to be a wrestling fan, coming off one of the best booked WrestleManias of all time, to one of the highest rated Raws of all time, to a great six-man tag that was set up for the eventual war with the Authority. About to go to bed, honestly. I was about to go to bed. Then I decided to check out the wrestling forums on CBR, and all of a sudden, a good friend of mine, a fan of mine, Griffoon, said that the Ultimate Warrior had died. I thought this was a joke, a very sick joke, and I'm double checking right now. I'm checking every media outlet, every as I'm recording this. I am checking I need to be sure, because this doesn't make any fucking sense. We just saw him alive and well, doing what Warrior does, channeling his destrucity, getting folked. But I'm not even sure what I'm supposed. And but they're all saying this true. But
also part of me is kind of happy because this is karmic. This is kind of cathartic if you think about it. I mean, a few years ago,
the WWE put out the self-destruction of the Ultimate Warrior, where Vince McMahon and pretty much everyone else buried the Ultimate Warrior, and no one thought they would ever see him on WWE television ever again, considering that the guy was kind of crazy with some of the things he said. The fact that he changed his name to Warrior is proof of that. Then they announced this year's class for the Hall of Fame, and Warrior was first on the list. And then seeing him at the Hall of Fame ceremony, I never thought I'd see this day. No one thought they would see the day that the Warrior would get inducted into the Hall of Fame with as much bad blood and bad history between the WWE and Warrior. No one thought we'd be able to see this day, but it happened. He appeared at WrestleMania. How cathartic is it that, how strange is it that the Warrior was on the same show as Hulk Hogan? That was, I think that was the first time that the two seen have been in the same building for a WWE event in years. And just for this to happen, a bona fide legend. I'm the first. I was one of the, but I was among the many who was dismissive of the Ultimate Warrior, but I never would have wished ill on the guy. It's shocking, really. I mean, I have no words. I literally have no words to describe what I'm feeling right now, because the thing me and my friend Dante used to do when we were living together, we would just go around and just start quoting Ultimate Warrior sayings for no reason. Me and him memorized a good chunk of the Warriors promos, and we would just say them for no apparent reason. He would say, while he was playing fighting games, he would be on his headset and he would be talking like the Ultimate Warrior. I do that sometimes. I've even been tempted to just go nuts as the Ultimate Warrior on Jehovah's Witnesses who knock on my door on Saturday mornings when I don't feel like Jehovah's Witnesses knocking on my door Saturday mornings. I was just gonna go open the door and just get my Ultimate Warrior on, get folks, channel that Destrucity, load a spaceship with the rocket fuel, and just take them on a trip to parts unknown. I mean, say what you will about the Ultimate Warrior. Say what you will about his lack of in-ring skills. Say what you will about the man's sanity. He had a major impact on professional wrestling as a whole. I mean, there will never be another Ultimate Warrior. There will never be another Ultimate Warrior, and I don't think there want to be anyone to have another Ultimate Warrior. So I could be totally premature with this video. This could be some grand hoax perpetrated by someone who thought this was be a good laugh, or someone who thought this would be good publicity for the Ultimate Warrior. No. In professional wrestling, you don't fuck around with death like this. Not in professional wrestling and not in life. We're talking about a man's life here. If this is false, then this is a sick joke by some deranged motherfucker who needs to be kicked in the nuts. But if it's not, then this, if he had to die, I'm at least glad he died on a week where he went into the Hall of Fame, where he's been immortalized as one of the all-time greats. I'm glad that he had one final promo to say what he wanted to say to this new generation of fans and wrestlers. I'm glad that he got that last chance. A lot of wrestlers don't get that last chance to say what they feel and how they want to say about professional wrestling and about the fans and the legacy that they leave behind. Eddie didn't get to say that. Owen didn't get to say it. And he who shall not be named damn sure didn't get to say it. But I'm glad that Warrior actually got to say what he needed to say. So there's that. So there's going to be a lot of tribute videos to this. I'm going to try to sit in with Matty J and T-Dub for the WrestleCast at Reviewtopia so that we can probably talk about this, hopefully. But if not, this is my definitive video. I'm not really good at editing or creating tribute videos. I'm just not that good at it, but this is the best I can do. So, Warrior, traveling to parts unknown now. And you will never be forgotten. Just remember that. You will never be forgotten.
Yup, I'm gonna say how high and throw your ass in the air. I'm not gonna play. There's no way I'm playing. Because of you, I gave a girl a permanent severe limp. No, really? This little girl?